Well, I just let my TBC guild, great bunch of folks, know that I'm going to be moving on, or sort of like taking a back seat to raiding for a while at any event, just because I need a change of pace, nothing more than that. But I want to link this so they can sort of see what it is I'm doing. Let me see here. YouTube Studio, content, live. We're going to do it live. I don't know why the YouTube page is all messed up. It's like really bizarre. Like it looks like this. Watch it load correctly. Like, okay, now it's loading correctly. It's like its first load, it has like no formatting. All right. Hello, anyone who actually clicks that link. This is my AzerothCore private server with player bots. And you can see that they're actually participating in conversations because they're using AI. I'm actually running Gemma 3 on my Mac Studio, and the server is running on my Mac Studio. So they sort of talk to each other. And I can say, greetings, adventurers. And I'll probably get a response from someone in the guild. And yes, this is a hunter, but I have other characters. Let's see if anyone... Well met, Hunter. Fancy meeting you here in Hillsbrad. Okay, he's in Hillsbrad, probably. Yeah, he's Hillsbrad. So they're not super smart, but they're smarter than the default, right? They're smarter than what ships with the player bots mod, right? So here's what I'm doing. We go to AzerothCore. This is what I'm running on my Mac. There's installation instructions for most platforms. So there's certain requirements. You have to meet all the requirements. Basically, there's some pre-setup you do. Like on the Mac OS that I used for this, I had to install certain tools. Once the tools are installed, then you clone the repository and you can compile it. Here I'm using Apple Silicon, so I use this to create the make file, CMake file, and then now I can just, anytime I want, I can just make and do this. Now, if I add or subtract files, I have to do this again. But if I just tweak some source code, I can just make and install this way. And then what I did was I installed modules. Let's go look at modules here. So here's the Git catalog of all the modules. I installed player bots. I installed a llama chat. And I installed mod AH-bot plus. So I have an auction house of sorts. I can sell things there to make gold. And then I have one more. Where is it? There's a mod that lets you distribute the players across the levels in a sort of smart way. It might have been on the first page, I forget. Anyway, but you can download various modules and you basically add those as part of your server build, and you basically have to run CMake, the CMake builder again, and then you do the actual make and then install. So if I look at my directory, I have like the server, then I have a modules folder, and then I have the modules inside of there, right? And there's configurations and so forth. So what happens is, if I look at the number of players here, let's say I want to look at my range, right? I'm 20 to 29. We can see there's 260 people, right? And they're all over the world, right? If I look at 30 through 39, there should be fewer because there's no actual player in that range, right? If I look at 40 to 49, fewer there. We go all the way to like 80. 80 seems to have more than they should, which is weird. But there's all the level 80 characters. But it smartly, every 12 hours of player being logged, we have too many, he just moved to the 30 to 39 bracket. Let's reduce the population of the 20 to 29 and sort of bump them into the 30 to 39. That way, if I want, I can invite people. right? I can go, let's say I want to invite this guy, say invite. He'll join my group. And now he'll come over to me. And now we can quest together. I can see what his spec is. He's a Ret Paladin. Let's say I don't want to quest by myself because it's, I want a little follower like in Legion or in Draenor, right? So I have a little follower now. I could have up to 39 other followers. Like if I want to do a raid. So let's say we go over here and we want to kill Nightbane Dark Runners. Yes, there is a little bit of a penalty for being in a group, but that's okay. It's still fun. We're gonna go over here. Let's add some music. I turned the music off. He'll join in, he'll start fighting. See that word attack right there? That tells him, oh, attack what my current target is. So he'll go over there and just like a follower in Legion or in Draenor. It's pretty slick. And they're intelligent. You can they have a sort of list of things or strategies that they'll do. Like he will buff, he will engage in combat, he will do this and he will do that. I can override those, I can add and subtract to that list. Like if I go, hey dude, what is your combat strategy? So he knows how to avoid AoE, he knows how to, I don't know what BAoE is, that consecrate? He knows to get behind a mob, he knows how to boost, I don't know what boost is. He prioritizes lowering his cast time. He will prioritize chatting. He will cure, meaning he'll remove, player debuffs that enemies put on players. I don't know what default is. He will DPS. He will assist in DPS. He will duel if asked, like if I challenge him to a duel. He will go into formation. He will use potions if needed, and he will use his racials if he has them. So I can add and subtract to that if I want to. He also has non-combat priorities or strategies, like he will buff BAoE. I don't know what that is. He will buff DPS. He will chat. He will cure, whatever default is. It looks like they're mostly the same things, but he will also gather. See, if he has mining or herbalism or skinning, he'll skin or he'll do things. It's kind of clever. So, but he's just in his little combat ready mode. Now I can, since it's just me, really, I can go ahead and skin. He doesn't see the mob. There he goes. I think he has to have line of sight to the mob. Now, if I want to loot everything, I can set it to free-for-all, and where he can't loot anything. He won't try to skin, he won't try to mine, he won't try to herb, and it's basically all mine. It's sort of like, this is the way it would be if you had like a Legion follower or a Draenor follower, where they're just there for combat only, right? Or I can go group loot, where if he has skinning, he'll try to compete to skin this. Pretty clever. But what I love about this is it's totally under my control. It's not going to be taken away. Like, I don't know when my WoW sub expires. It might expire soon. But once it expires, then I have to pay, 15, 16, 17 bucks a month, tax and whatever, to keep playing. And I'm like, do I really want to spend that money? I know I was working really hard in Mists of Pandaria to build a sort of an empire of characters that could do the dailies in the garrisons, but I'm like, do I really want to do that? I'm already losing interest greatly over there. I don't think I want to keep doing that. But this is nice because I can do it as much as I want. I can raid. I can do dungeons. Uh-oh. Get that guy. Nice. Look at that. He CC'd that guy. He did a Hammer of Justice on him. I was about to wing clip it. But he's getting his own loot too. Like he'll, but you can see there's occasionally. And the characters. Every character has a personality, right? And you'll see that if you watch them long enough, like in guild chat. Like some of them are like poets, romantic poets. Some of them are like hardcore PvPers. Everything sort of centers around their focus of interest, right? So you'll see the hardcore PvP personality type, lament something about the Horde or saying, oh, I love, killing Horde or something like that. But he'll do it in character. It's not just, I've set it up so that they're trying to bury themselves in the part as much as possible, right? They're not like, man, this game sucks. And I said, be positive. Don't be negative. Don't cuss. Don't whatever. I don't want to be taken out of the moment. I want this to feel like it's a like it's a role play server. I don't do role play myself, but I like that environment. I've been on role play servers, and it was very charming to see people, huzzah, we defeated the Alliance. It was very cute, because there were Alliance players ganking Crossroads, and I was there, and we defended our honor, and it was like, that is adorable. It's not for me. I'm not going to do it, but that actually adds a lot of mood to the server, the vibe here. And so I very much enjoyed that. So I wanted that here. Now this guy has the robot persona, right? Nax, Rumek, proceed, we're shields up, right? He's pretending to be a robot. That's his character. That's his role play, right? And here's another one. They're both doing that. Now, in a sense, these are a bit canned, right? They're not repetitive so much as they are mildly predictable. Like they fall within a certain subset of all possible responses. So in that sense, they aren't hyper realistic as real players. Here, I'm gonna just uninvite him. You can go away now. And he'll go off and do his own thing. He's probably questing or something when I interrupted him. But they are better than like the stock player bot dialogues, which was very wooden, very predictable, very canned, not inventive. Like I can't ask them, what is the best hunter spec for questing? Like, and the bots that were part of the default would have no idea. They would be like, what is questing? Or what is best hunter? They're like, they're bare minimum interaction. And a beastie's grace for quests, a merry chase. It's adorable. When was Beastmaster Young One to coax the wilds? It's adorable. I love it so much. Whoa, dude, sounds like a groovy quest. Yeah, okay, he's playing the surfer dude. Wilds are fine. More arrows for me. See, they know context. They understand we're talking about a hunter. We're talking about beast mastery. I mean, the context gets lost after a while because, of course, memory constraints in the LLM. I'm running Gemma 3 12-bit, which is Gemma 3 12B right here. This is the one I'm running, right? And it runs just fine. I think this is the one I'm running. Yeah, 8 gigs, right? So this runs on my Mac Studio. It barely makes a sound. It doesn't really push the machine very much because it all fits in memory because it's a 36 gig memory. And so, of course, it integrated memory, so it's used for both CPU and GPU, which is really clever of Apple. But I'm running the client on a Windows computer, of course, because there are no real good Mac clients that run these old versions of the games anymore. No one maintains them, so there's no reason to run on a Mac. You might run it in Linux using Wine, but that's about it. Or even on a Mac using Wine, but I have a Windows PC with a 5080. Why wouldn't I just play it here, right? Ghoul Fangs, but I'm not doing this yet. I'll do Ghoul Fangs out here when I'm on that last step, because I've done this many times before. But I just wanted to show this. It's very clever, very fun. It's just me. There's no other players. I have invited my sister and a friend, but they're not interested yet. I said, come on, I'll make it fun. I'll make it fun. They're like, let me think about it. But we'll see. But for now, I'm going to stop yapping about it, and I'm going to go quest. Let me see here. Select stream. Okay. Okay, where are we going? We're going to go down and get Nightbang Vile Fangs. Ooh, I'm going to want someone with that. It's just more fun, and it's safer, because the aggro radius on this server seems to be smaller, a smaller radius than retail. Let's go get a guildie. Anyone around my level. It's another druid. He'll teleport to me, or she'll teleport to me, because she's a ret paladin. And I can tell her to be a different kind of paladin. I can say, talents, spec, PvE, prot. Is it that order? Okay, I can always mix it up. Talents, spec, prot, PvE. Okay, so then I can say auto gear. And now notice she's in sword and board, and now she's protection. Now I have a tank. Not that I really need a tank. I just wanted to show that that's, you know, a thing that can be done. See, it's just the green text. To me, it's not meant to make 100% sense all the time. It's there as sort of comfort food. I see green text and it feels comforting. It feels like there's something going on. There are people having fun. They're playing. They're role playing. They're doing their thing. It's not real, but in the moment you don't think that. Your brain gets tricked into thinking, "Wow, this is kind of fun. We're doing some interesting things." There's a quest that takes place deep in the cave that has a huge pre-quest chain that I'm not going to do. But you can see this guy's down here. He's a paladin. He's doing his thing. Oh, this is the guy that I was with before. I guess he picked up the quest. It's just more fun with more characters. Let's invite him too. That way we don't work at cross purposes. I want to go free for all, so it's all mine. Now they can't skin. So I think he's a ret paladin, right? Yeah. So we have a ret paladin and a pot paladin. Why can't I skin that one? It's weird that it sometimes does that. Oh. The named. Ooh. Ooh. Rare spawn. There's all sorts of clever things you can do when you're instructing the bots what to do. Like I can use this macro instead, which they'll key off of text in the chat, in the party chat for now is the way I have it set up. So if I do that, I'll see. Notice how they go in. So what that means is, if you're not in combat, remove stay, add follow, remove passive. If you're in combat, remove passive, and now attack. It's sort of like those strategies I mentioned earlier. How they each have a list of things that they're capable of doing, and they sort of pick whichever one makes sense in the moment. Now I can go like this, I can go delete, and, oh, did it not work? Okay, there we go. Oh, weird. It's not doing the text. It should be the flee macro. Let me see here, flee. It should be doing pet passive P reset. Should be doing all this in party chat. Oh, there it is. It's down here. Okay, got it. I was scrolled up. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so everything after the attack is when I hit the delete key, which is my pet recall key. So they will reset. If out of combat, they will not stay anymore, meaning they'll not stay in place. They'll follow me. They're passive. If in combat, they're passive, and they will follow me. So that's basically get out of the shit. You know, stop combat, come with me, and they will just stop everything and just run. They'll just stay with wherever I am. They won't even engage in combat. Like if something starts attacking me, they won't defend me. I'll show you. Like I don't have any macros assigned to this one. Notice how they're just standing there, right? My pet's not going. Now if I hit 1, now they're in combat. Not only are they in combat, but they will prioritize the skull target. So like that macro also puts a skull on the enemy. If I put a moon on an enemy, and I have a mage, it should sheep that enemy, which is very clever. I don't think there's any hunter trap thing. I know you can have them use traps, but I haven't looked into that yet because I've never really grouped with a hunter yet because I'm a hunter. I also have 5 other characters that are leveling together as a group. But I love that I don't have to subscribe for this. It's just there always. I can leave it for a week. I can come back a week later. Everything's exactly where I left it. I need to get 2 more Nightbane Taint. I could go over here and get some. Do I want to stay here? 8 Nightbane? Who told you that, Brienne? Seriously. By the light, splendid work, Hunter. Onward to victory. See, that's adorable. Absolutely adorable. Let's go check out the other groups. They're up in a... They're up a like a hillside cliff thing. Many players don't go over to it because it's sort of out of the way and they don't know about it, but let's just go to it. Part of what I like about this too is just the fun of setting it up. It's a fun server puzzle, you know. And what about this? Ooh, oh, I also have AoE loot. So if I kill a bunch of enemies, I can AoE loot them, which is not the default in Wrath. This is the Wrath build, by the way, Wrath of the Lich King. So I can go to 80 on this if I want to. I can also arbitrarily cap it at 60 or 70 if I wanted to like role play the prior releases. I will be stuck, of course, with Wrath spells, but it won't let any character or myself go past 60 if I set it to vanilla. And I've considered doing that just because it would be kind of fun to sort of play the old game for a while and gear up in the old game and just sort of force myself not to go to Outlands for, you know, a couple months and just enjoy that experience for a while, and then open it up as, you know, Blizzard does when they, with the progression servers, how they open up the next one. Okay. All right, so we're going back to Darkshire. The Jorgen farmstead. Sven Jorgen. He has a spider pet. Gross. Never used a spider pet. Just can't do it. Can't make myself do it. Okay, I'm gonna set you guys loose. You guys go have fun doing your whatever you were doing before. I'd say one of the there are a few things that I find problematic with this, because it's not real players, right? It's not real players. So there's certain things that will never happen. Like it's very unlikely that Stitches will ever spawn and come all the way here, right? Because it's unlikely, even though I have it tuned so that the NPCs prioritize questing above pretty much everything else. The odds are is that they won't get that far, right? Because they're sort of, I don't think they have the level of focus necessary to stay on one quest line. Oh, wow, he's turning those in too. Nice. That's awesome. I mean, it might. I would be absolutely delighted and amazed if Stitches got spawned. That would be like my new favorite thing if they knew how to do that. So there's the Ogre Monocle. I think we're headed out over here now. Because I can do this over there, I can do this over there, and that will wait until I have the other quest for there. I do need to get the Defias docket. I'll do those at the same time. Why do I have so many bags? Well, because there were glacial bags on the auction house for only 3.5 gold each, so I bought them. I didn't post them.
Need help?
I didn't conjure them.
Be careful.
The auction house bot said, I'm going to post glacial bags for 3 gold and like 60 silver. And I'm like, shit, I'll buy those. Here, when I land, I'll show you the auction and my other characters real quick. If you look in earlier videos that I've streamed, I did Dead Mines, I did Black Fathom Deeps, I did Stockades, I did what else? Is that it? Wailing Caverns, Razorfen Crawl. On this character, I haven't done anything on the other 5. They're sort of a team. They work together. They're like 11 and 12. So I have a paladin, a druid, a priest, a shaman, and a... what else? A mage. So I chose them mostly because they were all ranged, which is easier to deal with in a dungeon, and they all have a nice set of buffs, right? Either, 30-minute buffs or temporary, like, heroism, for the super haste buff. Let me go ahead and park this guy in the inn, and then I'll show you what else I'm doing. And of course, I had to set up Arc Inventory from scratch, which, having done it a couple times before, wasn't too bad. Okay, so here's the auction character. She's in Stormwind, right outside the auction house. This is after they added the mailbox right outside the doorway, which is nice. I'm using TSM. I just installed it yesterday. Makes it a lot easier to post and cancel. Let's see, is there anything? Yes. Excellent. Now, I don't control the auction house. I did set up all the characters for it. So, like, if we browse and do a search, you can see there's different characters that are posting things, right? There's a lot of them, including AHBot, which was the first one I made. Where is it? Funster, Oprah Windfury, Quick Sale, Umbrella Gal, Kills Gnomes, Banker Alt. These are all characters I made on a third account just for auctions, right? I don't control them. I don't log into them. Well, I logged in once just so they would have a GUID, a GUID on the server, but that was it. But beyond that, nothing. And I won't log into them again, probably ever. But they're there to give the simulation of activity and... Ooh, I should just sack the gems. Damn, I'm buying that. Can I open it? I need to reload UI. Whoops. Holy shit. So the auction house bot is not the most intelligent thing in the world. Okay, so let's add that to our list. Go in here, remaining. It's basically just going to try to post it at the highest possible price, I think. Yeah, just undercutting. Whoops. There we go. That was nice. Nice little surprise. Again, that would be like a person not knowing the value of something, posting it. Okay, now here's Brickens. He's my tank, my paladin tank. I've played all 5 of these characters individually for a little bit, but usually they run behind the paladin or the druid. So let me bring them online. There we go. These are all my characters. I've logged each one of them. They all have gear that I've earned, not generated from scratch. And so like if I look at Brill, for example, this is gear that is not great. Like I made those rings on Bridia. Bryn made some of this gear because she's a tailor. She made that, she's made all that. Same thing for Brimage. What's nice is since they're all casters, they can all wear cloth, right? Because they're not designed to be tanks, so Bryn can create all the gear for them. Later on, Bridia, who's a leather worker, can make gear for herself and for Brill, right? But for now, we have a Bryn, who is a shadow priest, or will be. We have Brill, who is a balanced druid. We have Bridia, who is the group healer. She's a resto shaman. You can see right there. We have Brimage, who is a frost gnome, or a frost mage gnome. Gnome frost mage. So balance, shadow, restoration, and frost. Now, he is prot. So if we look at his skills, we look at his build, he's going into the prot tree. So he gets, notice how Brill is smart enough to know that he gets thorns, because the bot system is actually controlling these characters right now. Not my character, but these characters. It's not auto-gearing them, right? So I'm making my own gear. I'm controlling when they're online, right? They don't go online without me. But they will smartly buff each other and me when needed. And I also have smart buffs, so I can buff them as well. Notice how Bryn just put Fort on this character. Now, if I log into one of those characters, like if I log into Brill, if I want to do herbalism, because she's the herbalist, Brickens is the miner. So if I want to level up herbalism for a while, same key, bring everybody else online. These are, again, are all my characters. This is Brill. They always stay grouped as 5. That way they do dungeons together later on. But now she can herb if she needs to. And I'm still iterating on the macros that I use to control them. If I do dungeons, I'll definitely be on Brickens, because I just want to do it that way, at least initially. Because I've been a hunter as well, and it's fine, it works. But I kind of would like to be the tank in the dungeon, at least for some of the polls. Or at least for some of the dungeons. She's a scribe, so I need to do her inscription research. Whoops. Come on, fill it out. There we go. She's an inscriptor, sorry, not a scribe. Glyph of the Penguin. Oh, for the mage. And she made a vellum, so I'm going to trade that to Bryn, who is the enchanter. How do I smart buff? I'm using a mod called Smart Buff. So the current character I'm playing will smartly buff other characters, right? Based on smart buff settings. So if I go in here, like Mark of the Wild, if I'm solo, if I'm in a party, I'll mark myself first. I could go Thorns on the Paladin, on the Kitty, yeah. So basically Thorns would go on these things. So, but I'm not, it's basically when I scroll, it'll, if someone's missing a buff, like if I turn off my buffs, it should buff myself. Right there. See? So it won't put thorns on me because I'm not a tank, right? Why would I have thorns? And no one else should have thorns except the tank. Because thorns is an aggro increaser. Now, what they do is they follow a strategy. So if I go P, not combat, question mark. Okay, so each of them have a strategy when I'm not actively playing. So like Bryn will buff, right? Her job is to buff. What does she buff? She buffs right now Fort. What is Bridia's strategy? Well, she's not a buffer. She has no buffs. Brimage is a mage, so he has a buff strategy. So if someone is missing int, notice he put it right back on me. After a few seconds, he'll give it to me again. See that? It's pretty clever. If I get rid of Fort, Bridia will remember to put it back on me. Now, unfortunately, Brickens is not smart enough yet to put wisdom, or maybe he doesn't even have it yet. That's what it is. He doesn't have wisdom yet. Hopefully, when he's high enough to get wisdom, he'll automatically put wisdom on everybody. If not, I'll be playing him, so I'll put it. Because they all get wisdom and I get either kings or might. Or sometimes wisdom if I'm running low on mana sometimes. But anyway, that's these guys. So, like, if I go back to Brickens real quick, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm running with 5 characters here. Brickens need Blessing of Might. There we go. Let's bring them online. Now this macro, sum 5, that summons the 5 characters, right? So that's the way I've named it. So player bots, bot add, and then by name, these 5 characters. Now, my name, my current character's name is in there, so it'll ignore that, right? So see, okay, and then no response from myself because I'm already online. What this means is I can use this one macro on all 5 of these characters to bring the other 4 online, and then P summon. So I can say stay. stay. Okay, so they'll stay there. They won't follow me. And if I want them to come to wherever I am, like if they get stuck somewhere, I can just do the same macro. Boom. It'll summon them right to me. It's kind of clever. Oh, right. Yeah, smart buff. If for the character you're on, it's pretty clever. So, you guys can follow me now. Right. But yeah, smart buff is beautiful for that. You guys can follow me now. Wait, is that the wrong button for that? Where do I have follow in this? I haven't played her in a while, so I'm like... Follow should be up. There we go. I've reassessed in a couple times. Unibot, okay. Yeah, I don't want to use any add-ons that put more things on my screen. I'm trying to use just macros, which weave into my existing playstyle. Like, I don't want to add extra things that I have to do. Like, my normal way of doing combat, like on the hunter, is to do a hunter's mark. So that's how I start combat usually. So I want to bind my instructions to the team to my hunter's mark. So it's a special version of the hunter's mark that looks like this, right? Pet defensive, run, set raid target, puts the skull on there, casts hunter's mark, and then tells them out of combat, don't stay anymore. Follow, you're no longer passive. In combat, you're no longer passive, and now attack. Just does all that in one keybind. So I could use that here, it just won't know what hunter's mark is. I could put that here on one. Let's go find an enemy here. Yeah, I looked at those add-ons that give you like a little grid that you can click on, and I don't want to do that if I don't have to. Yeah, I don't want an action bar just for my bots yet. I mean, I might go that way eventually, but just not now. Notice Brimage is a skinner. He'll automatically skin. Someone will loot it. Now he'll skin it. So Brimage got the rabbit's foot, and then he started skinning. Someone else might get the next loot. Whose loot is it this time? Who's gonna loot it? Okay, Brill, and then Brimage skinned it. So yeah, it's pretty clever. Anyway, so that's how this works. I think maybe later on, if I'm raiding and I need really complex things to do, I might have to resort to something like Unibots with like a strip, maybe up here somewhere, so it's not, or maybe right above, like right here, so that it's off the 3D world but still accessible and still acts like an action bar. I might actually think about that sooner than then. I might just try it just to see how I like it, right? See if I can work that into my layout, my screen layout, because I don't like things covering my world if I can help it. Like, I do have a bar that shows up right here in Bartender, right? Right there, bar 10, which is basically just a copy of this bar put up here. So the first 6 spots go up here, the second 6 spots go down there, but it only shows up during combat because I don't want it there all the time. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. I just wanted to do it my way first and just see, because if I don't do it my way first and try to integrate it in with the way I play, then I won't learn anything about it, right? I have to learn what strategies are, how they work, because it was like, what strategies? What? It was like opaque to my brain, right? When I was looking at the documentation. But as I kept fiddling with it and trying to figure out why they weren't doing what I wanted, I learned about how strategies work, and I thought, oh, okay, I can add that to my macro, and that'll be this and this and this. It's funny, they all look the same because they're all wearing the same outfits that Bryn made. The same pants, the same shirts, the same everything except for Brickens, of course. He's wearing something different. But it's cute. They definitely look like bots now, don't they? But okay, let's go back to Briand. Alright, now we're questing. Oh, Moonbrook, right. The Legend of Stalvin. We'll do that while we're down here. My guild thing is have fun, don't complain. Which is the best way to play WoW. Have fun, don't complain. So, like, these guys are generally not complainers because I've set them up to not complain. Occasionally, someone's personality will be a bit of a negative Nelly. And I'm like, I don't like that. But I'm like, I don't know how to change it right now, so I'm not going to worry about it so much. Ready for the ghost. Let's actually put a trap here to get her before she zaps me with the curse. Well, I guess she spawns up there. I definitely don't want to draw aggro if I can help it. Okay, now heal the pet and that should get rid of the curse. I don't want to see again. I want to remove from their vocabulary. Yeah. There's no players quitting or complaining because there's no one to quit because there's no real players. But that's not really ever been my problem with WoW about people quitting or complaining. For me, it's mostly I just don't want this server to be like a complaint server. I mean, players complain, right? Especially on a non-RP server, which is where I usually am. They'll complain about whatever. They'll share about their lives. They'll do this. And it's just like, sometimes I just want to get lost in the world and not worry about someone's kid, you know? Or, gotta go pick up the dog, you know, he's at the vet. You know, it's like, first of all, I don't care because I don't know the person. They're just a complete stranger that just happens to be playing WoW at the same time I'm playing WoW. So I cannot pretend to care. I just don't, right? So I don't have that bone in me, right? I wish I did. I wish I were more empathetic, you know, but I'm just not. I am about certain things, but not about most things. But also there's sort of pressures that come into bear. Like if you raid or agree to do dungeon groups, you're sort of locked in for weeks at a time at the same time of the week, right? And I've done that before and I can do it and it's fine. But after a while, I'm like, okay, this doesn't feel fun anymore. I can't explain it. It's like, I've done this. I've gotten a bunch of loot, maybe not everything I want, but now I'm ready for something different, right? I'm ready to play something different. But when you're in a raid group, there's sort of like social pressures to keep going. Like, no, you're expected to show up every week. You know, you sign up, you play your role, and that's fine. I can do that. It's fine, it's fun. I can do it for a while. But after a while, I'm like, I've been doing this for like 3 months now. Can I do something different now? You know, it's nothing against these people. They're great people. I need something different for myself, right? It's a me thing. It's a me problem, not a them problem. And that's what's great about this too. Like, if I get tired of this, I'll just shut it down. It'll be there a year from now, exactly where I left it. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to feel guilty. I don't have to feel like, you know, I put an undue burden on other people because I stopped playing. which I do feel bad about, right? I feel it's like, and I know that going into the thing. It's like, you know, there's going to be a point where I have to bail out of this, and I'm not going to feel great about it. But at some point, I'm going to have to move on to do other things. But for now, I'm going to have fun with these people, and it's a time that works for me, and they're great, and we're having fun, and this is great, and I look forward to each week for a few months, and then I'm tired of it. But I don't want to not show up, like so all of a sudden just one day not show up. That to me is rude. So I let everyone in the guild know, hey, I'm going to take a break. You know, I might be back later, but right now I just need something different. Did he die? This reminds me of the Dark Riders, which would spawn around this area. Oh, I miss Sod so much. Hey, why don't we work together here? We're doing the same things, right? Oh, good, he's a Ret Paladin, right? Yep. We're working together. I still have to figure out how I want Viper to be in there. Dude, we're gonna go free for all. That way I get all the fingers. But he's on the quest too, that's awesome. But you're gonna wait while I finish my quest first. I fully expect that in a few months I'll be tired of this and I'll want to do something different, and that's okay. Oh, that's right. AoE loot. I love it. Where did my cat run to the tree? That was weird. Are we not looting fingers? I thought we were looting fingers. Oh, I already have all my skeleton fingers. Okay, good, good, good. I don't need any more. So he can have some now. I really dearly love the AoE loot. Hey, let's invite you to the guild, little gnome. And feed my cat. Oops. Normally I have these on keybinds, but I'm using those over here now for control. Maybe if I get Unibots, I can move all this stuff to Unibots and add keybinds to Unibots. I don't know. We shall see. That's one thing that works against me right now is I have a limited number of... ooh, we have more Ladim, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes. Excellent. Waiting for more horrors and fiends. Need 4 more of each. See, look at contextually. Skull, pathetic. It was surely tremendous. It's like he knows that we just looted a skull. Or I looted a skull. It's like he knows that. It's very clever. Duskwood's unsettling. Any favorite bosses? I love more Ladim. Wow, where are the fiends and the horrors? His loot. One thing I do want to do is experiment with the add-on that removes the need for party chat to control them, or whispers. It just sort of does this silent inter-module communication. I want to at least see it just to see how it works. Maybe I'll prefer it. I don't know. Because this is very wordy. I mean, I could turn off party chat in the panel, but I still want to see what they're saying. So, good on horrors. I need 2 more fiends. Son of a bitch. Yes! Got him in time. Sneaky warrior. Oh wait, no, he's a paladin too, isn't he? He's a prop paladin. I see Righteous Fury on him. See that? Oh wait, no, Seal of Command. What am I thinking? No, he's a... That's weird. That guy's using Seal of Command, this guy isn't. It looks a lot like Righteous Fury, doesn't it? Okay, let's go up here, guys. 25, 26. Oh, it's a rogue. Oh, interesting. Okay. I got confused. We're not going to do these guys until later. Because we're going to wait to do all the ghouls over here until I have the ones where I need 20 of the plague spreaders. Because then I can get all my ghoul fangs all at once. I can, like, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, basically. Because I still have to come back and do do those guys later, so there's no use killing all these extra guys for ghoul fangs when I can just wait and get them from the plague spreaders. For you? Okay. All right, so now we are. I'm gonna go back, you guys. I'm gonna release you to your own adventures. Enjoy. Thank you for your help. I'll probably stay here. This is where I turned 30 on my very first character. I turned 30 like right about here. This is always a good fun spot to remember for me. His name was also Brian, and he was a hunter on Moonrunner back in 2007 when I first started playing. Like May of 2007. I hit 30 and I was like so proud of myself. My sister had been playing for 3 years at that point, and she was just like, in her mind, probably patting me on the head. That's nice, that's nice. We're gonna fly to Darkshire. Let's see. Azeroth module. Or modules. I'll show you the mod I'm thinking of incorporating and seeing how well it works. I'll go ahead and get in motion here.
Hey there.
Hey there.
See you later.
Okay. All right. Here, this is the one I'm using, level brackets, where it distributes them out across different, you know, from 1 through 80, but sort of spread out almost like a bell curve with the peak of the bell being in whatever bracket that I happen to be in, right? This one looks really interesting, but I don't know how well it'll work. Where, because it's also experimental, it's not for general use. I think this is the one that someone was demoing online, where, you know, he was like, "Hey, come here," and the bot would just come over to him. You know, it was like really clever. So I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. And plus, it's not really figured out completely. I don't want any of this other stuff. I don't want anything like that. I will enchant my own gear with my own character leveled the old way. If I wanted all that, I would just be a GM and play as a GM all the time, and what's the point? There is a... This looks really interesting too. Or things like this, where they are characters and they will, you know, have their own little lives and stuff. AzerothCore, player bot modules. I need to figure out what the other one was that would sort of act as a thing that would help you with this. Maybe it's in the wiki. Here it is, submodules. I learned about this here. Here's the Alama chat. I don't want to do this. Is it multibot? I think this is it. Yeah, this is the multibot is what I'm thinking of. It's cleaner, mostly chatless UI workflow. Now, I don't know. I think you have to compile something with player bots for this to work. I think, because this communicates to that module, and then that module communicates with player bots, right? Yeah, it is super cool. It's there's a level of fun complexity. Here's the bridge. Here's the bridge that's needed. So here's the client-based add-on, and here's the bridge that communicates with the player bots section, right? So I basically know almost nothing about this other than it provides a way to eliminate the chatter spam in the party chat, right? Like, there's nothing it can do that you can't do using a bunch of commands in party chat, but this is cleaner and spams it less and maybe has better strategy organizations. I don't know.
Hey there.
Have a good one. See you around.
Ding.
Good day to you.
I wonder if this letter means something. Surely it, a rising star, a joyful gleam. They know that I just hit 30.
Well met.
Excellent. Another Brienne, strong enough to face the wild. See, it's clever.
Be careful.
They know that I leveled up since they're offering encouragement. It's exactly what I would want. As opposed to just grats.
What can I do for you? For the Alliance. Can I help you? Be careful.
Where am I going now? Rot blossom. See, I can do rot blossoms at the same time I do this other stuff, right? So I'll get ghoul fangs, rot blossoms, all of it together at the same time. So it's good to sort of hold those off. Ooh, now I have the quest down here in Stranglethorn. Nice. I'm going to finish up Duskwood first. But first, I'm going to go train. Let's stick a point in here. Let's see, we're going to go... Whoops. Let's go with focus generation first. Because he's focus starved a good deal of the time.
Safe travels.
I also want this and this. And I don't need more than 1 point here for now. This I obviously want another point there, and then I can unlock that. But I do want both points here, which seems silly, but when you're soloing, it really helps. Like, it's really good. I wouldn't use this in a raid. Like, when I dual spec, I'll pull this out, right? Or if I'm in a dungeon, after 40, I'll go to my dungeon spec, which might even be like marksmanship or survival, but probably beast mastery for now. But I'll pull out things like pathfinding. Don't care about that in a dungeon. I'll put more points here. Might not even put any points here. I'll probably put Hawk instead of endurance training. Probably revive pet instead of thick hide, right? Because the pet's not tanking anymore. He's just extra DPS at that point. But for soloing, I like this. Not only that, but another strategy is to have more than one pet. So you have your questing pet, which is built with more endurance, like, armor, resistances, those kinds of things. And then you swap to your dungeon pet. Maybe it's a wolf, right? And the dungeon pet doesn't have any defenses at all. It's just all DPS boosting. A dungeon pet would have, Cobra reflexes, maybe dash, like 2 here, 1 here, nothing here or here. He'll have, maybe not even that. Maybe not even happiness. Just more damage, movement speed, maybe not even movement speed, maybe just damage, and then not charging. Yes, this. Maybe this for AoE. This. This. So yeah, different set of talents for a dungeon pet or a dungeon/raid pet versus a soloing pet. And that way, with 2 pets, you don't have to keep switching the specs back and forth. You just swap to the other pet, and now you know this is my dungeon pet. And now we're going to do a dungeon. He's not designed for, soloing, because he can't really take a beating, but he can dish out the DPS. That's what I did in TBC as well. 2 different pets. One for dungeons, one for questing. The questing one was a kitty, the dungeon one was a raptor. Or, not a raptor, what are they called? The creepy creatures from that were added. Ravagers. The ugly, creepy looking things that do a little bit more damage in TBC.
You got my attention.
Alright, so we're not doing everything, so we don't care about everything. Multi-shot, yes. Feign death, absolutely.
Very good.
All right. So this will go. I don't know where this will go. Let's put it there for now. But Feign Death will absolutely go here on my oh shit button. And then multi-shot is upgraded to rank 2. Excellent. Now, since this is a questing pet, I will be putting a point in happiness next. Just 1 point, I think. That way I don't have to keep feeding him. He just sort of self-maintains. But I wouldn't use him in a dungeon, for example. I will need to go get something else for that, a wolf. I was hoping to get Lupos, but I haven't seen him spawn. I might have to just go get a temporary white wolf from Duskwood just to, as a instead of Lupos. Not that Lupos is any different now, but... And then later on, maybe get like a spirit wolf or something. From Sholazar Basin. Isn't that where the spirit wolf is? Over here? Or the spirit cat? I forget what it is.
You need something?
Maybe I'm thinking of Legion with the spirit wolf from the Beast Mastery quest. All right.
See you later.
Oh,
What can I do for you? I supply only the finest goods. See you around.
Let's see. Let's auction out. Nothing, really. Okay, so Bryn is the disenchanter, so I'm going to send all this to her so she can sort through it. She's also the tailor, so she gets those. Bridia is the jewel crafter slash leather worker, so she gets all the leather and leather working and stuff. Brimage is my alchemist, so he gets the alchemy reagents. These are going to go to... Wait, that's not alchemy, that's first aid, but screw it. I'm just going to send that to the auction. Bryn is the enchanter. How enchanting. Let's send this to the auctioneer. I'm holding on to the gooey legs because that's for the spider cakes, or the quote-unquote crab cakes that I'm supposed to cook.
What are you
that are really
for?
spider cakes, but the NPC doesn't realize it.
See you later.
So we basically trick him. God, like for about 3 seconds, I thought Frost and Ice rotation. I'm like, it didn't even occur to me that that was a bot. I'm just like, yeah, I actually like Frost. Frost is boring, but it's really efficient and safe. So now that we're done here, I have to go to Goldshire, right? Yeah. I totally missed out on the quest from there, which sucked, but oh well. Let's go do the quest in Goldshire, then I'll go east to the next stage, which is over here. Healing's expensive too. Actually, tanking's the most expensive because of repairs. At least at, end game. Yeah, if I were to flip the switch that says this is now a vanilla server, right? The end game is 60. It would sort of be like Season of Discovery, where we have more modern spells available to us, but the level cap is still, whatever it is, whether it's 60 or whatever. I could even I wonder if I could even arbitrarily set the level cap to 25. That would be interesting. That would sort of recapture some of that Season of Discovery magic in a way, because I loved that so much. Limitations open up so much creativity.
Hey there. See you around.
Doesn't he say go up here? Yeah. I have the auto accept quest turned on, so it automatically gives me that. Really put on cheetah when I'm in there. All right. Wait a minute. What was that? Okay, that's right, that's right. Stormwind, then down to the logging camp. We have 3 ghosts that are going to spawn during this thing. One is Moonbrook, then Stormwind, then the logging camp. And you don't want to get hit by them because they put a curse on you. I mean, it's only a 10-minute curse, but it's still annoying. Someone just leveled up in the guild. That's why I said, wow, that's fast. Maybe I'll level up quicker too. Oh. Ah, that's it. They are responding to someone becoming a professional expert because they just dinged, I think, 20 maybe? 24. Weird. What is he doing? Is he like doing, maybe he's like a Skinner or something. That's funny. Death Knights, more competition for herbs, I suppose. Prices will drop. Okay, now this time I hope I get it right. I think she spawns here. I just trapped a rat. That's funny. I should have killed the rat first. Now I go out to the... out here, right? Yep. Out to the logging camp. Again, I wish I could make the graphics more dramatic, but I can't. I can make it look a bit richer if I go to full screen, but then I can't, like, just move my mouse over to the other screen and do things, like look up things. I have to, like, completely switch apps like that, and that's annoying. And because this sort of goes away temporarily. The other option is using reshade, which does work, but it also kills the client in a way. Like I can't, if I try to log out, let's get really quick. Let's get rid of that debuff. There we go. Thank God for that point right there. Oh, we're not doing this, are we? Oh no, we are. We're gonna come up from Dark Shadow. Because it's faster. I tried Reshade. I tried the WoW Optimize DLL that's supposedly makes it work better. I tried increasing its memory usage from 2 to 4 gigs, you know, using all these techniques to make the client better behaved, more flexible, more bug proof. All of them did one of two things. It made my cursor very small, like very small, half this size, which is already too small in my opinion. And I can't work with the cursor any smaller than this. Or it caused it so that when I tried to log out or exit game, it just sat there doing nothing. Like, my character would just stop moving. The music would keep playing and keep playing and keep playing and keep playing and keep playing. And then pretty soon I would get the hourglass. Would you like to close this process? It's like, that to me is unacceptable. I can't deal with that. It's not going to happen. I'd rather deal with this washed out, artificially high gamma of the default, you know, build than deal with all that bullshit. Because you can make this look really good just with 2 little tweaks in reshade. Just with basically truncating the white and the black ends a little bit to make the whites a little bit whiter, the blacks a little bit blacker. Not a lot, just a little bit. And then lowering the gamma in the middle a little bit. So the mid-tones get a little bit darker. Because right now everything's all washed out. And it just sort of is blah. But at least it's fast. It doesn't judder. It's not buggy. It's like really good. Okay, we're going north. I mean, notice how butter smooth this is. There's no judder at all. When the frame rate stutters or judders, or if the game hangs in any way, that to me is a really bad thing. It ruins my immersion. And it makes me think I'm going to lose progress. Like, I'm going to crash and my character's not going to get saved, and I'm going to lose, 20 minutes worth of effort or whatever, because it didn't write to the it didn't write all of my character's progress to its permanent storage and so forth. This one guy likes to say, He's like a grump. I haven't seen the flirty one yet today. There's a couple flirty ones in the guild. They're like bashes eyelashes kind of flirt. It's kind of cute.
Well met. For the Alliance.
Last ghost. Make sure we don't have any, okay, I think she appears here, right? I think. Is she not appearing? Does she appear after you leave the room? Weird. Huh. Should be a ghost there.
King's honor, friend.
Must have broken the script or not figured it out yet. Alright, so now we're going to go to... Yeah. Oops. Did that weird camera pointing down thing again. Supposedly that's what one of the things that the WoW optimized thing fixes, but... And I would love for it to fix that. I just can't deal with the tiny cursor and the problem with the hanging on quit or log out. And I think I know what it's trying to do. It's trying to write the cache, but because there's no cache folder when I have to force quit it when it hangs like that, all of the times, if you go into the actual game folder, there's a cache folder, right? Because it's been, every time you do something of interest, it's like, okay, let's cache that so we can use it again sooner, right? We don't have to go digging through the MPQ files for it. We can just, it's right there. Something he uses a lot, really fast. I delete that folder a lot because it's known to have issues. But when I'm on this character and I have those other things installed to try to make it better, that cache folder never gets written, and so I don't know what's up with that. I think that might be connected to the crashing, but I don't know how. If someone knows, I would love to know why. Maybe there's a fix for it. Maybe that's this particular WoW client. Maybe they've already done some patching to it.
For the Alliance.
I got this WoW client from, let's see, download WoW 3.3.5.a. Here. I got this from here. From Unlimited WoW, I believe. I did the direct download. I tossed their loader because Virus Total said there's like 3 viruses in it. Malware. So I'm like, yeah. I'm not going to use your launcher. I'm just going to use the WoW EXE. Which was clean, except for one false positive. On Virus Total, if there's one false positive, it's unlikely that it's a real virus. It's just a weird idiosyncratic edge case or something.
Farewell.
Okay, now we're gonna spawn Stitches. In a moment. Right, wait, we're not talking to him yet? Okay.
Can I help you? Safe travels.
Oh, Stalvin Missman. Kill him first. Is someone killing him already? Oh man. Here, let's invite this guy. Put a freeze trap there. Don't be killing my kills, dude. Quests list all. He has 7 quests, completed 2 of them, ready to turn in. 5 are not yet completed. I'm not a GM, so he won't list them out for me. If I were on my GM account, on my GM character, he would list everything out. But you don't have that capability here. He's using her because he's Affliction. It's interesting how they have it set up where, like, a Destruction Warlock will use an Imp, a Demonology Warlock will use a Voidwalker, and I guess the Affliction Lock uses a Succubus. It's one of those sort of strategy things. Like if you look at the player bots thing, player. Shit, I can't type. When the keyboard's catty corner. Player bots. Player bots wiki. Player bots commands. We go down to the Warlock strategies. Let's see, where is it? Here we go. Warlock pet strategies. Note the defaults are as follows. Affliction uses Fell Hunter. Oh, she's not using a Fell Hunter. Demonology uses Fell... Oh, this is at the end. Felguard, Destruction uses Imp. So, Voidwalker for a while. Succubus, Fell Hunter, Felguard. Interesting. Felguard is such a good pet. But he's Affliction, so how would he choose that? That's weird. Oh, look, he's doing the quest. He was doing the quest. He got the curse. That's awesome. That's amazing. Oh, that makes me so happy. He was on the quest, and that's why he's here. He's probably on the stage where he has to kill Stalvin Mistmantle. That makes me so happy. Let's see, who is in Eastern Plaguelands now? Yeah, we still have little low levels showing up there. One moment, wife calling. My youngest daughter just had her 5th child. I'm a grandfather 5 times over now. Let's see. Guess my trap expired too soon. There we go. Thank you, sir. A little gnome. Oh, can I poke it? Do try what? That's funny. A gnome by a loon. Don't you dare leave them be. That's so funny. One like wants to poke gnomes. The other one's all protective of gnomes. Is the one saying leave them be? Is that a gnome? No, it's a night elf hunter. Okay, that would have been funny.
Light be with you.
Ooh. It's not terrible, but it's not combat. Neither of these are great.
Farewell.
Oh well. I guess it's not the quest that leads to the next step, is it? What's the next step of the one? That one ends. Oh, this is the one. This is the one that leads to Stitches. Right. Whoa, Brian got some sweet loot, man. Nice.
What can I do for you?
Occasions. Birthday. Sorry, I have to order flowers. Oh.
Farewell.
I'll have to do that later. I'll keep her address book open, so I'm
Hello.
sort of noting it. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna talk to him. Whoops. We're gonna talk to him, Jitters. Actually, he's not the one I'm concerned about. The one I'm concerned about is the dude up in the thing there.
Need help?
Right.
Be careful.
I just forget exactly how it gets to that. I think the shadowy figure is the one, right? Nope, Jitters is not the one. Maybe he is, I don't remember. Sorry, I'm on Amazon. Sorry, I'm on the web here on my other page, making sure I set this up correctly. Okay, order will be delivered tomorrow. Hopefully she'll be home by then. Flowers will arrive tomorrow at their house. So that works out well. Where is the, there it is. Get rid of that curse. Come on, buddy. Get decursed. Try it again. Has a chance every tick. Obviously, with 2 points in this, it works better. There we go. But 1's enough. You just have to wait a little bit longer. Okay, so we're going to go talk to Jitters. Herbs. She has an 11-year-old, a 9-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 4-year-old. I'm pretty sure those are the ages. I took care of the first one when he was from about 6 weeks to about 7 months or so. He was so cute. It was freaking hilarious. I want that herb. He's like, come back here. I'll get rot blossoms from the ghouls, I think, right? Did I not get rot blossoms? I don't want to get attacked by Morlodom. No, I guess just those guys. Weird. Okay. I messed that one up. I should have been doing the fiends and the horrors while I was gathering rot blossoms, but I didn't stack that up correctly.
You need something? Have a good one.
There we go. That's what I need the. That's what I need to keep these for. Is his growling gut. I was wondering why I hadn't seen it before. It was a lower level quest. That's why. I want to go here, but I want to wait until I get the other item there. Let's go back to Darkshire. There's a lot of traveling back and forth here. One thing I love about this is I don't have to pay Blizzard any money. I am spending money, right? Because I'm paying for electricity. I'm running my own server. It is on a Mac Studios, so it's extremely efficient. Energy-wise, like it's far, far cheaper than it would be if were I hosting it on my 3090, for instance, like the LLM on my other Windows PC. But or even on this 5080. I mean, like right now, when there's a bunch of text going on, I can hear the fan spin up a little bit, but it's still sipping power compared to like what my gaming computer does.
Hey there. See you around.
Wow, they're very chatty right now. The fan on the Mac Studio comes up with just a little bit above silent, and then goes back down, then goes up a little bit, then back down. Drama, grow up. I mean, it's literally like back in the early days when you would have like two computers chatting to each other. Do you like pie? I like pie, but I've never seen a pie. I like this. I don't like that. It's like the old days of like early AI that was sort of like somewhat smart but also somewhat stupid.
Greetings. Go with honor.
Okay, I have the legs. Thank you very much.
Light bless you.
Now I can send this to the auctioneer. Two AI chatbots talking to each other. Video. This is 14 years ago. Okay.
Hello there.
Hi,
How are you?
great. You.
I'm okay.
That's good.
Are you good?
Yes, I am good. I just said I was.
No, you didn't.
So you are a robot?
No, my name is Cleverbert.
Yes, you are a robot, and your name is Clever.
I am a robot.
So it's sort of like that, right? Except like much, much smarter. And role playing. You know, they're not pretending to be robots. They're pretending to be, or they're not pretending to be real people. They're pretending to be characters in a story, in other words, right? They're role playing as players playing a role in a game. To me, it's so charming. What's that? Plague spreaders, monocle. I just need ghoul fangs. Return to Sven. Actually, let's send out these things. Whoop, not spider palp. Image gets all herbs for now. I'm gonna vend those. Bryn gets cloth. vendor.
How are you? See you later.
I'll let him finish eating that.
Hey there. See you around.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some ice. And I cleaned the ice maker this morning so it's not funky. So now it's all fresh and it's nice smelling. After a while, it gets like scum building up. And I just know it's not healthy. So I flushed some vinegar through there, some watered down vinegar, several drops of bleach. Run it through its cleaning cycle a couple times, flush that out, put some fresh water in there, run it cleaning cycle once, flush that out, then put drinking water back in. All right, so now we're going back to Sven. Going back to Sven. Well, there's no 1 through 3 players. Oh, because they've been leveling, and it needs to redistribute. Which won't happen unless I'm on for like 12 hours.
King's honor, friend. Go with honor.
When do we get to stitches? I'm gonna want some help for this. Not that it's hard, but it's just more fun. It's less scary. Go down in the crypt when there was someone else nearby. Oh yeah, you got slammed. Look at that. Dude. Morlidum just ended you. 228 through 30. Whoops, not 39. Let's go 31. Let's bring him back. Let's bring. Let's get a shaman. Why not? Just so much more fun with a group. Plus, I can just go Viper and not have to worry about mana. Wait, I don't think there's anything I'm collecting. I can go blue. If I were collecting things like quest items. Oh, they're collecting skeleton fingers. Good, I'm glad I changed it. Oh, are they a holy paladin? Yeah, they're a holy paladin. Neat. I was gonna say they're not running over to hit anything. Let's check the crypt. There we go. Oh, nice CC. That was very clever. Oh, look at that magma totem right in the middle of the whole thing. That was very clever. As opposed to using a searing totem, because there was a whole bunch of enemies there like, oh, we're using the magma. We're using magma. Let's go to the other strategy here. Do I not need warders? Oh, I got my warders. Interesting. Okay. Now I need raiders. Raiders are all upstairs, aren't they? Can you pull your totems? So you don't get ganked from below. Whoops. No. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to put like an X on him. There we go. Oh, we're all doing ghoul fangs. Okay, that's fine. I'll let you guys get your ghoul fangs. It's freaking awesome. That's amazing. I love it so much. We're gonna do this until all of us get our ghoul fangs. In there. Let's go look at the undead. See what we're dealing. Oh, let's just get him out of the way. Maybe one of you need him. Holy shit, she does a lot of damage. Look at that. That shaman's like going to town. That's amazing. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. The paladin just cleansed my cat. That was amazing. That was beautiful. Hey, why don't you join my guild? There's not many raiders below, but there's a lot of warders and healers. Nice. Let's invite him too. These poor guildless bots. Let's go kill some of these horrors as well. Is that a rogue? I think that's a rogue, right? Yeah. Swiping his one-handed weapons. Welcome back to the other one. This I will do free for all because I want the where are they? Rot blossoms. Yeah. That rogue is running away. He's like, shit, 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 shit. Nope, nope, come over here. I guess I helped him, didn't I? Did he die anyway? Oh no, he's alive. He got away with 43% of his health. He's like a maniacal mastermind kind of a character. Pawns in my grand design. I was doing these like just a few weeks ago on the TBC server with real players. We would go down in the crypts over here and kill plague spreaders. So this is very familiar. Except in this case, they're sort of just mindless followers. Hopefully this is the last one. Yeah. There we go. Group loot. Save the healer. It's like I'm drinking here. Nice. Go do, we'll come back for raiders. Let's see if there's any up here. Yes. I have infinite mana, guys. Keep up. I have the Hunter Viper hack. Where I do less damage, but my mana never runs out. It's beautiful. We're going this way. funny, I only give them a couple seconds to drink, but they never complain. It's a beautiful thing. We're going in, guys. Nerf shamans, man. Going for the healer. Like, okay, I'm done drinking. Funny how she doesn't go immediately while she's drinking. It's like 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Okay. I'll let you eat for a bit. Interesting she's not using a mana stream totem or whatever. I don't have all my ghoul fangs either, do I? Yay, 8 ghoul fangs. This is my last plague spreader, might be. Guys, we're going this way. I think I'm done. I'll let them go when I'm out. Oh, he's a PvPer. Or she's a PvPer. Another distraction from my duel practice. Okay, guys, we're heading out. Oh, that guy's gonna so die. All right, we want to go this way. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. Fly, be free. Soar with the wind, my fellow travelers.
Need help?
Now back to Darkshire. I might be 31 before I'm done with these chains. Maybe even 32. Well, maybe not 32. By the time I get the Bane or whatever it is, where you go into the little house there and you remove his bubble, I'll definitely be 31. How's my arrows? Up. Down to almost just over 3,000 arrows.
What can I do for you?
I need to get the docket. I need to get that. But there's a follow-up from here that'll send me back here anyway to get the crate. So I'll get the crate, the monocle, then I'll run over there and get the docket. Do all three at once. See, I'm trying to stay in character because it's cute. If I were to pay for an online LLM, I would get even better responses than this with even longer context. But I don't want to pay for that. I'd rather just use my own LLM.
King's honor, friend.
Awesome.
What can I do for you?
Here's some rot blossoms. Now this is where we're going to get into the
What can I do for you?
the end, right? Oh yeah. Okay, so normally this would be like an amazing choice, but there's no reason to choose a quiver anymore. I'm just going to go with a regular bag. And juice delivery. There we go. Let me look this up real quick. I don't remember what yields to the Duskwood quests. Is it Abercrombie's crate? It might be that. It might be Abercrombie, and he might send me to get the crate. Let's see here. Juice delivery. Juice delivery. Review by name. Can never get it quite right. See, TBC. Juice delivery. I think the next one is the crate, right? Oh no, ghoul ribs. Oh, that's right. I need to do the ghoul ribs at the same time as the other ones. Damn it. There's the crate. Note to the mayor and then the note. That yields stitches. Damn. Damn. I always mess that up. Well, not always, but usually mess it up. If I were using like a detailed quest guide add-on, like, you know, Zygor or Rested XP or something, they would have stacked me, you know, so I did it all at once, but I try to remember. I don't want to have to pay for one of those things. Plus, I don't really need Zygor or Rested XP. I've done these quests enough. I know where to go. I just sometimes miss a step here and there. And that's fine. See anything interesting happening in the world today? Interesting from Mr. Westek. Is Fallout 76 going in the right direction in 2026? Good question. Someone's a Skinner. I hear it.
Hello. Safe travels.
Ghoulish FZ. Now I have to do these rat farts. Is there anyone nearby? Yeah, let's grab him. We'll work together. We'll make light work of it. 1 rib, 7 ribs. Well, you guys have been farming here. Okay, let's go inside here. Oh boy, we're gonna get swarmed. Can she get rid of that off of me? I'll have to join with the paladin and they can remove that. I don't think druids can remove diseases. But I think paladins and priests can. 6. Although it's not that big a deal. All right, you guys are good. Thank you very much. You've been most helpful. Come out here. Go play yourselves. Whoops. That's funny, they both at the same time. Oh, we're gonna go kill this. They'll start to spread out after a little bit once they realize they're running the same script.
Good day to you.
Ah, the crate. Now we can go down to the south. Knock those out. I'm going to be stopping this as soon as I'm done with all the quests that before they send me out to like South Shore or whatever, or Menethil. Because I think missing diplomat sends me like the next step is like you go way north. I'm not going to do that here. Let's go get the missing docket, though. Why am I missing? There we go. that. Now we're going to head east. The ogre compound. I'm not going to do the quest where you kill a certain number of ogres or anything. I think they give that here, right? Where they give the 8-legged menace. But I am going to grab the crate, which is right here. Ooh. I'll grab that as well. Let's get a friend. Who is here? Let's see. Who 29 to 31. Let's grab these two. Because it's more fun. Good for you. Do that mining. Oh, they have it as well? Nice. Come on, guys, let's go inside. Sorry, dude. I'll let you do your mining. Here, come do your mining. Thank you. I think I played with him. I think he was in my, wasn't he in my, Razorfen Crawl run? Where he wouldn't buff anybody? Yeah, he's not buffing me. It's like he's broken or something. It's like that particular dude doesn't know his roles. He sure loves to mine. Alright, well, I'm heading out, guys. That was awesome. You've been most helpful. Guys, make your way out on your own terms. I wish you good fortune in the wars to come. Which is the fastest way to get back to Darkshire.
What's up? Glad I could help.
I need to go back to him too, don't I? Then he starts the... Actually, I should have gone back there first, now that I'm thinking about it. Because then he will send me back here with a note.
careful. What can I do for you?
Well met. Farewell.
I want to turn Death Knights back on. Now that I'm thinking about it. All right, let me find the config. Player bots. There we go. Open in Visual Studio Code, which is what I like to use to edit code. Let me look for the word death. Oops. Disable Death Knight login 0. There we go. Next time I rerun the server, it should have Death Knights. I don't think it does it immediately. I think I do have to restart the server for it to work. Oops. Boy, he's visible from far away, isn't he? Those little devils. So I'm going to restart the server real quick so I can get Death Knight to be back on the server. It just, you know, I mean, it makes sense now that I have all the different, you know, levels here.
What can I do for you?
Crap, I don't need.
Have a good one.
That's fine. That's enough for now. All right. Log out. On my other computer, I'm typing server shutdown 1. Logging out all bots, logging out the server. I'm just going to restart the terminal with the auth server and the world server. Okay, it's coming back up. Ugh. See if we can get any Death Knights here. Okay. There should be no bots online, or at least very few. If I go who, there's like nobody. Okay, now they're starting to log in. So 60 out of 1,200. It does it in sections, right? Who, shit, who, god damn it, who 20 to 29. See, now we have people start to log in. Lots of errors in the server log. Weird. Usually takes about 5 minutes for all 1,200 bots to log in. We'll see if we have any. 55 to 60. Wow, look at all the Death Knights. They're all like, hey, I can log in again. Hooray. I turned them off initially because when I was first running the server, I wanted every bot to start from level 1. So they were all level 1. Then they went to 2, then to 3. It was like a huge... It was like when a private server opens up for the first time and everyone's hitting the server all at once. It was really fun just to see all these level 1s, and then all of a sudden, ding, 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 you know, they would hit level 2. But there were also Death Knights. I'm like, how can there be Death Knights if no one's been to 55 yet, right? It didn't make any sense. So I just shut off the Death Knights. It's like, nope, Death Knights can't log in. They can still continue to exist, but no logging in. But I just unlocked that, so now there's a ton of them.
What can I do for you?
Ding. Let's go focus regen. That's really important. Okay, so now we have a note to the mayor. This is where we're going to get stitches. Thanks. I know it's just bots, but it feels good to say thank you for the... It just feels good. It's like good vibes. Let's do this. Am I gonna be invisible to this guy? Yes. That's so cute. Half the people are logged in, 685 out of 1200. I'm thinking I might increase it to 2,000 characters. Like, not all online at the same time. Maybe lower it to like 40% or something like that. But 2,000 total characters. Let's see, who Eastern. Let's invite you. Come on, little buddy. Oh, he's dead. Or she's dead. Okay, you can res on your own time.
How are you?
They got caught in Eastern Plague Lands like an idiot. Okay, we're gonna turn that in. We're gonna get stitches. Wonder how long it's gonna take for him to get killed if there's no high-level players around to kill him. Total deaths 0. That could change. If I try to take on Stitches, he would end me so quickly. He's only level 35, but he's like a beefy 35. He fights like a 45. I think I'll go Intimidation next. That way I have some nice CC. And then maybe Spirit Bond, a couple points there. Because that passive heal is kind of nice. Not that I take a lot of damage, but the pet can take some healthy damage, and it increases the amount of healing I can do to him. I'll eventually have the glyphs that even make it even better.
Well met. For the Alliance.
This language is strange. Who can translate it? I wonder if this guy can.
Light be with you.
Why don't you translate this for
Light
us?
bless you. Need help?
Translation is finished. Uh-oh, the air grows heavy as if a thick black curtain is drawn over the land. Sounds healthy.
Well met. Go with honor, friend.
Make way, make way. I so want to see this. I never did turn this in. Let me go turn that in. And I'm wondering if all the guards are going to like line up like at the crossroads. Please let Stitches spawn. Please let Stitches spawn. It's one of my favorite things about this version of the game. They like ruined it in Kata, where it's like an instance thing that only lasts for a moment. I would almost be happy to get killed by Stitches if he actually spawns. I'm not holding my breath, though. Oh, these guys are out here. That's different.
Light be with you.
He comes in. Stitches roar. Yes. Yes. Oh, thank God. He comes along. He's like neutral until he reaches the path, and he turns hostile. But he turns. Let's see here. Track undead. I want to see his little dot moving. Come on, Stitches. Where are you, buddy? You gonna follow your normal path? Please. There he is. There he is. There he is. There's Stitches. Oh, 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 now he's red. Ooh, ooh. This pleases me so much. So much. I love this so much. Oh my God, I love it. Yeah, there's the guards. I wonder how long it'll take him to just tear through those guys.
Need help?
They're like normal enemies or normal mobs.
King's honor, friend.
He's a normal mob too. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a group together. I'm going to get a guild group together. Let's go, invite, and, let's see here. Let's just come with me, guys. Who? 30 or 35. Let's get this mage. Let's fight him when he's nearing. Let's get off our mounts for a moment. Oh wait, I know. They all need to be in a follow mode, don't they? To do buffs, that's right. Oh, Oh, there he is. There he is. Okay, we're gonna go to town, guys. We're watching him tear through these people. This is exciting. Oh, we are so gonna die. I have feigned death, so I can get out of it. Although he might see through it. Waiting for the red dot to appear again. Come on, Stitchy. He's my stitches. He leaves me in stitches. Like he's gonna tear this place apart. There's like no one here except maybe the flight master who can withstand his. I want to watch him kill like these other quote unquote players. I'm so pleased right now. Come on, red dot. Where are you? He's killing some NPCs right now, probably. Let's go look real quick. Make sure these guys are on passive. Please tell me he's going to make it all the way. There he is. There he is. Oh, boy. Oy vey. Here he comes. Darkshire, I hunger. I hunger. Oh, I love Stitches so much. Now they're on sort of defensive. Let's just watch from a distance for a little bit here. Okay, let's invite you to the guild. Well, they're taking him down a little bit. There's no elites there, are there? No, I didn't think so. Let's turn my pet's prowl off, and this is holy. Let's go. Talents, spec, prot, PvE. There we go. Auto gear. Well, they're not doing too bad. Let's go ahead and go for it, guys. Nice. Good job, Cavi. Protection Paladin. Oh wow, we had 2 Protection Paladins. Interesting. Sweet. Yeah, they were taking some serious damage. You guys go talk amongst yourselves. Go talk amongst yourselves. All right, so now we have, what do we have? We have Stormwind. I have to go to Eliza's grave. I was over that way, but I wanted to follow.
What can I do for you?
I wanted to follow Stitches because he leaves me in stitches. This is one problem I have here. Like, these guys are all over the place. They didn't start in the, whatever it's called, the little DK starting area. They were just 55, even before the redistribution, right? When they started out, they were just everywhere, 55. So it's like they didn't have to work through the DK starting area, Eben's hold or whatever it is. There shouldn't be any DKs except 55. I love that there's other guilds. That's so awesome. Oh, that was so fun. Stitches, stitches, stitches. You leave me in stitches. It pleases me so much that he spawned and did exactly what he's supposed to do. That's the Stitches I know and love. There's a guy who's like playing WoW for the first time. He's playing classic WoW. Where is he? History. His name is GBay99. Go watch his stuff. He's talking about how he played WoW for the first time, and he's really loving it. Like, he's playing the classic WoW, right? And he's going through the story of it, right? The Defias, like stuff I didn't even pay attention to when I was playing, because I was just like, I just want to kill things. Just let me kill things. That's usually the way I am. Just I want to kill. Now, if there's voice acting and cutscenes and stuff, then I pay attention. But if I have to read a bunch of stuff, like, I'm not going to read all this. I'm just not. I'm just too dumb. You know, it's not that I'm dumb. It's just I don't care, right? There's no drama to it. It's just a bunch of text. I just want to kill the thing and get to the next step. But he's like doing the whole thing. He's like reading the quest text. He's not using add-ons. He's like doing it like old school, right? So he gets the original vanilla experience, and it's quite charming to watch him do it, because he's like explaining the story, and he's like, this is amazing. I went here and the story continued, and it was amazing. Like, he's always amazed by this game. It's like, I can see it. I see the hype. I see why people love this game, you know? And it's like, it kind of gets you excited to play WoW again, in a way. It's kind of fun. And it definitely got me excited to play, you know, the game all over again, even though I was already playing it. It's like, now I really want to play this game. This is fun. And so what I'm wondering is, like, he's delighted by all these surprises that come up. It's empty. Like, he didn't expect this to be so well done or that to be so well done. And I'm wondering what he's going to think when Stitches comes and, like, is on the road, you know? Wait, it's over here. Is it just one? I think it's multiple things, right? Because she has guards. Nope, it's just one thing now. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have you. Yeah, okay, there's the guards. Is there just one guard now? I know she used to be elite, but... Whoops. There we go. I think this is one of the last things we do in Duskwood, other than we have to go do a bunch of stuff for Seeking Wisdom, right? And the Missing Diplomat, these two take you off in other areas, and you do other things. You eventually come back, and you take down, I forget his name, but he's inside here. He's like an elite in the second floor in the bedroom. And you get a thingy that lets you, that Sven gives you, right? And it lets you debuff him, and you get to keep it as like an offhand if you want to keep it that way, like if you're a caster. I forget what it has on it. But it's a fun little chain. And so I do plan to do it, just not now. I'm going to turn this in. I think I'll be done for the morning or for the afternoon. Because I got this guy to 31. He's doing really well. Morbent Fell, that's his name. Morbent Fell. I had to not think about it for a minute, and then it would just like, boom, pop into my head. So Morbent Fell, he's the dude in the second floor. And he's like, I don't know what the lore is. I never paid attention to it. But in my brain, he's like the leader of all the creatures. That's just how it is in my head. Maybe he's not, I don't care. Like all the Duskwood undead are like under his command or something. That's how my brain does it, you know? Maybe I should just look it up. Whoops, not Morbent Felt. Morbent Fell, okay. Yep, he's in the thing. So right now I am at Seeking Wisdom. So then we do this, then this, then this, and then we come back. All right, this is the offhand, right? It's not very good, but... so the quest is... Hides in his lair, the house perched atop the hill to the east, overlooking the Raven Hill Cemetery. His time in this land is drawing to an end. Use Morbent's Bane against him. So, Morbent Fell lore. Why am I typing Felt? Here we go. Morbent Fell was a human necromancer who ruled over the undead of Duskwood. See, I was right. He was like the leader of all the undead in Duskwood. He was guarded by his undead minions. As maybe I have that in my head for some reason. It's a magical barrier that dampens attacks of the person. Right. He was an ally of the Dark Riders. Who we see in Season of Discovery. And was the one responsible for raising the undead in Duskwood. Right, we have to remove the thing. So I was mostly right. He is sort of like the leader of all the undead in Duskwood. He's like a little mini Lich King that raised all the undead. Or like the Night King from Game of Thrones. Like a mini version, like one of his lieutenants or something.
King's honor, friend.
All right. 47.97, 21 liver. We'll go with... Oh, I guess I get both. Nice. I think that's the end of that one. Yeah, that's the end of that quest chain. So let's go in here. Let's vend some things.
Good day to you.
Good day to you.
Good day. Good day, sir. I said good day. This is what you get from here. Here we go. Stitch's femur. Nope, I don't do offhands.
See you later.
Let's send this to Brill. Let's create a rule for lockboxes. They all have the word lockbox in them, right? Lockbox. Oh. There we go. And now I will assign that to the open category. Rule. Lockboxes. Why is it not appearing there? Maybe I have to put it in the name? Yeah, there we go. If it's in the top line, you have to use name. If it's down below that, like, let's see, what would be a good example? Like, what would be a good example? there's certain items. Here, I'll show you. Like recipes, for instance. We'll have like jewel crafting down in the text below the name of the item. That's where you do the tooltip text, right? Otherwise, you're doing name because it's in the name up above. Now, if I did tooltip requires or just the word lock picking, right? That would also work. Lock picking, but
Well met.
I don't know if that would
Be
satisfy
careful.
the right conclusions for all items, because maybe there's some items where it's not a thing that would be open, but it has the word lockpicking somewhere in it. Like, you know, these are tools for lockpicking. Like, you know, rogue's tools or whatever. I don't remember for sure, but then it would incorrectly put those in the open category. But for now, what I really should do is call that containers. Because containers, yeah. There we go. These are containers. Because only one of them technically I can open. The others are just, you know, things that can be used as bags. Let's see. That I can just vend. Actually, I'll auction it. These go to the paladin. That goes to the paladin. Actually, that goes to paladin. That's going to be auction. Or no, Bryn. I'll just, yeah, I'll send it, Bryn. This. Bryn. Pretty, Brimage. Bryn. I'll turn that in. Beastmaster's always getting blamed for pet damage. Pets are your problem, not mine. So that's a hunter complaining, and then the druid is like, pets are your problem, not mine.
You need something? See you around.
Okay, the follow-up sends you to... I guess I'll keep talking. Let's see, there's wisdom. Okay, I'll do these because they're in town. I just don't want to go all the way up to, like, wetlands or South Shore yet. But these are close by. Yeah, this Duskwood guy is like maniacal. He's like a Machiavellian mastermind. Excellent. Another pawn rises to serve my glorious plan.
You need something? Have a good one.
This is where we get sent up to the doomed fleet. Yes. See, I don't want to go to Menethil Harbor right now, but I will go turn this other one in. Oh, this is where you have to do the fight the dude and his little dudes on the side. We confront him, and then we ask him questions. And he goes, okay, I give up. And on a hardcore server, you don't want to ever go near there if you're low level, because they will gank you and you will end your character. I've seen the videos, like the clip videos of really painful hardcore deaths.
What's on your mind?
It's like, okay, I give up.
Talk to me.
All right, now where does he send me? The missing diplomat goes to Elias Trier. The cheese monster. Cheese master. I like saying monster. The cheese monster. Or cheese maester. Cheese munster. Munster cheese. Wait a minute. What are they doing there just standing there? Were you put in timeout? There's another one. They're just like standing there. Is that because they're in the timeout zone? That might be what it is. Only 10% of the mobs on the server are really doing anything at any one time, not including the ones in the current zone or near me, to keep up the illusion that things are happening. That sends you to shit. What's it called? Not Desolus. Shit. What's it called? Dustwell March. I knew in my brain it starts with a D. Let's see. Okay, so now we still have this and we still have this. This goes to wetlands. I'm not doing that now. And this goes to wetlands. Right, so all very good. I may not end up doing those. I may just do those when I go to the wetlands. But let's distribute this stuff. Okay, Brinny, you're going to get the cloths. You're going to get that item and that item and that item. Brickens, you're going to get that because you're a tank. That and that is going to go to the auction, as well as that and that and that. And that. This is going to go to Bridia, because she's the jewel crafter. She's also the leather worker, but I don't have any leather. Brimage is the alchemist, so he's going to get those. I used 1,026 arrows. Hey there, I'm about to log out. That, I don't know what to do with it. I'll just send it to her for now. Invalid map. Something sent a malformed packet. Weird.
Light be with you.
That should be good for now.
Go with
Okay.
honor, friend.
Excellent. It's going good. I'm about to log, but I killed Stitches earlier. If you want to rewind a bit. That was really fun. Getting Stitches to spawn, and it did exactly what he's supposed to do. Oh, it was perfect. It was so fun. But now, it's time to go do other things! Ships and sealing wax and something. To quote Lewis Carroll. Nighty-night.